Alrighty then. Um, just gonna wait for a couple of people to pull in here so we could get started. But this is definitely going to be one of those definitely going to be one of those interesting topics to talk about. Um, Damn, I should make myself some green tea for this one, man. Ugh. You know what? Hold that thought. I don't know who's actually on here, but yeah, hold that thought. Hold that thought. I'm actually gonna go upstairs and make myself a cup of tea or yeah. Yes sir, yes sirree. So yeah, I'll be right back, y'all. I'm not going anywhere. Just gonna make myself a good batch of green tea. So I'll be right back. Okay. Just gonna wait for my tea, wait for my water to boil, and we'll get started on this today's live stream. I know there's a few people that are actually on live right now. Uh, yeah. But we here though. We definitely here. It's taking fucking YouTube a long time to have me up on the live dashboard, but you know, it's gonna run its course. You know what I mean? It's gonna run its course. And it's all about patience. You know what I mean? It's all about patience. So, despite that I don't got a lot of followers, um you know, it's still gonna be a classic, you know. Yes indeed. All right. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, I hope I'm not shadow banned. That would definitely fucking suck. Uh, well, let's see. Let's go into my profile channel real quick. Oh, we are live. Okay. What's going on, Ward? What's going on? What's the word? The word of today is some of these folks need to learn how to control their ego before somebody rearrange it for them. That's today's word. Uh, you know, I would think that yesterday, which was pretty good build yesterday. I actually enjoyed that a lot, you know, and yeah, you know what I mean, like I'm glad that everybody had a real kick on what I had to say yesterday, man. And yeah, I definitely be going in, man. I definitely be going in, but it's all truth. Oh, word? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, they should have got they just due, man, when they got put on. They should have got they just due. But they still flourished at the end of the day. They still flourished. And it's safe to say that I mean, who knows? Who knows? But this is just my thoughts. I don't think they trying to get signed by a major, or like not signed by a major, but at least like sign a partnership deal, you know, instead of like signing to be their artist. It's like, nah, fuck out of here. And I'm gonna try to be less emphatic. No, correction. Not emphatic. That's not the word I'm using. I'm gonna try my very best not to curse a lot. Because this is actually a very interesting This is actually a very interesting topic to speak about. So, what does Jiga Ni Tsuite really means in Japanese? Well, in English translation, it means control your ego. You know, this is not just only like for martial artists, but this also can apply to anyone really. You know, especially like dealing with like certain characters on this spaceman that that's so in character with their ego on here. You know, and it just goes to show, you know, that ego can lead people to do or create bad habits for people. You know, but let me just read the excerpt of this this uh this title. Um, Jiga ni Tsuite. It was consistent with Takeda Shingen's philosophy that he selected a wide variety of trees to grow in his garden. He had a cherry tree so he could admire their blossoms in the spring, a weeping willow to provide spreading shade in the heat of the summer, maples to set his garden ablaze with the color of fall, and pines to add bright spots of greenery to the stark of the winter landscape. Now, he also selected his 24 subordinate generals in Japanese term taisho in similar matters. Mm, mm, yeah, yeah, man. They should have gave them their credit just due. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm really not gonna lie. Like they should get their credit just due. But see, that also circles around with that title. You know what I mean? Control your ego. Because a lot of times we think that we the best until we are outmatched by somebody. Oh yeah, I fucks with the anime, man. I really do. I really do. Now I wouldn't say I'm super heavy, but I'm heavy enough to like to watch it, man. Cause like what I mean, like people don't notice, especially for these folks on this space, man. Like some of these animes be having a lot of hidden gems. A lot of hidden gems. You know what I mean? You just gotta catch them, you know? But back to this excerpt. Uh where was I? Oh yeah. In a similar matter, these men not only reported to him and controlled his troops in battle, but acted as his trusted advisors. Having risen to such positions of power and prestige, many men would surround themselves with sniveling yes men. Of course, we have that in the space. Oh yeah, I fuck with Bleach. I fuck with Bleach. I mean shit. I'm hope I was hoping that when they were still on and popping that they were gonna give us like the Soul King arc right after no, really, was it after when Ichigo discovered that he wasn't the only substitute Shigagami? I gotta go back to that, but Yeah. So, like I was saying, yeah, there are equivalent yes men on this space, you know? Uh, unfortunately. Um, but Takeda instead chose men from varied backgrounds and ideas in order to get the very best and most creative advice possible. Right, right, right. In addition to their having the courage to speak their minds frankly, even if they felt he would not like to hear it, Takeda had five key criteria for selecting each of his generals. One, they had to be good and they had to be good martial artists. Two, they had to possess deep compassion and understanding for people. Number three, they had to exhibit extreme reiki, politeness, and self-discipline, which most of these fellas on this space lack. You know, especially when it comes down to the opposite sex just entering the panels. Let's see. Four, they had to evidence Heijo, Heijoshin in their behavior. And last, number five, they had to have resolute sense of loyalty. Yeah. So, you know, in that order, to receive the most possible advice from a diverse group. Now, I'm sure, we have those individuals that who are either a mutual associate or friend, doesn't really matter, that actually has their own group of friends that are yes men instead of well diverse and speak their minds, without sniveling to them. And like I said, man, the martial arts community is no different from the space here. You know what I mean? Because you got a lot of infighting, among brothers on this space, fighting over the virtual vag, you know. And I did say I was going to take it easy, not to curse, But I try my best to be emphatic as much as I can without cursing. It's not easy. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's very, very easy because you know what to say, without using the F bomb behind every sentence. So yeah, no, we're now also going to be talking about why it's important to control our egos. But I decided to bring it upon myself to actually give like a weaponry introduction after we get this out the way, you know? Cause what I mean, this is some heavy stuff, man. And I definitely would recommend folks like to take up like a martial arts class. Boxing is technically a martial arts. For the inquired minds, boxing is a martial art. You know, just because it doesn't deal with kicking, you know what I mean? It deals with a lot of like footwork as well as like upper body movement too. But yeah, I definitely, you know what I mean? I definitely would recommend folks get into whatever martial arts that you've been reading on, that you actually feel like it's the best for you, you know? And not only that, like martial arts doesn't really teach you just how to punch, how to kick, and how to grapple, but it gives you this sense of principle, sense of discipline. You know what I mean? Also, also a lot of hard work and dedication. A lot of it, you know. And I think that's really the problem. Um, that there isn't no form of restraint with some of these brothers. You know, some of these, you know what I mean, like some of these individuals just can't handle. I want to say handle, but some of these individuals think that it's too little, too late for them to change. To change their ways, to change their egotistic attitudes. You know what I mean? Also, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, and like going back to this paragraph. Um, you know, uh, Takeda, wanted. I don't even know how this is a part of controlling the ego, but I guess you know what I mean. I guess this is just like just feeding you little by little until what I mean they get to that part. But yeah, Takeda had to be willing to accept blunt criticism, and we mostly see that a lot of times on this space, when an individual say something, and that individual or group give them uh blunt criticism on how they going about things. Especially on here, for example, you know, especially on here, like, you got individuals that say that they're real, genuine individuals, but you give them a blunt you give them a blunt critique. Oh yeah, they'll just flip on you. Like Sir Obadiah said, like I really wasn't I like yeah, back then I really wasn't paying attention to what was going on, like, what I mean, after my little hiatus. Um but he but him and Kuda, well, actually I would definitely say, oh shit, my water is whistling. I'll be back, y'all. Oh shit. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Uh, my water was going off, so I'm just waiting for the green tea to do its thing, and time to serve myself some good old green tea. But well, what what was I saying? Oh yeah. Um, damn, who the hell is texting? Oh, okay. But yeah, you know, you got a lot of people who project themselves as, a strong black man or a strong black woman, but have them come on these panels and whatnot, they flip their shit. Some of them. Some of them actually, start flipping out on people when they're receiving blunt criticism, you know? And this is the reason why for that that little excerpt is to teach people, or should I say exercise on how to control your ego. And like I said, having a big ego can develop also can develop bad habits in the long run. Now I'm sure we all seen that either on here or off of here, you know? And that is very important. That is very important to keep that in mind for oneself. Because you being out and about in this world and you can't handle any form of critique from anybody, and it's like if you can't handle it, it's like, well, I really don't know what to tell you besides develop some thick diamond skin, you know? Like that's the only thing that's the only thing I could think of to give as an advice to people. Cause like I don't like giving them the answer. I feel like sometimes, you gotta tell them straight up, you gotta figure out this answer. You gotta figure out your problem. Because nobody's not gonna be there to help you. Like nobody. You gotta learn how to help yourself, you know, before we start spewing, oh, we need to do this for the manosphere. We need to do that for the manosphere. No, you need to do what you want to do for yourself as an individual, because not everybody is on the same wavelength. Not everybody, you know. It's like how you want the manosphere to prosper when the men in this space haven't really healed. Like before you build, you gotta heal. You gotta heal first. Gotta learn to do things on your own. And there is nothing wrong with taking a path of walking alone. You know what I mean? When you're developing your self-awareness as well as self-improvement. You know, martial arts also give us that, even me, you know, having self-awareness about myself as well as self-improvement. That's why we gotta learn how to control our ego once we hear other brothers or other sisters speaking. We may not like what they're saying because it may not make any logical sense to us. You know what I mean? Like don't overspeak them. You know. Sometimes and it's what's best is you gotta let a fool be a fool by themselves. You know what I mean? Instead of instead of going at it. Like yes, I'm also learning like not to entertain the goofiness that also be going on. You know what I mean? You know? But that's something, we all gotta work on as an individual. Sometimes like we let these male and females um we let these individuals slide by saying the things that they shouldn't be saying because our channel most of our channels, we don't condone that form of ignorance, correction, belligerence. You know, I stay as far away from that. Because it's definitely not good for me. It shouldn't be good for y'all to entertain these individuals. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. So like whenever I feel like people are trying to throw some shots at me, man, like I just take a deep breath and then I just smile and be like, okay, do you feel whole about yourself that you're talking down to me? I mean, I don't feel no animosity on how you feel about me. Why should I? I don't know you. You don't know me. But you know, that's just and it's sad. And it's sad that people are displaying their behaviors, but yet want to tell somebody else they're in their feelings. Aren't you a human being too? You know? Aren't you a human being yourself? But it just makes no sense. Why? It doesn't. But like I said, like, you know what I mean? Like, like, learn to control your ego without your ego trying to control you. You know? You know what I mean? If they acting the fool coming out their face on here, man, like, let them be fools by themselves. No action is an action. No response is a response. You know? When you tune individuals out, oh yeah, that's when they start getting real mad. That, you know what I mean, that they cannot break you out of your square, out of your character. You know? Uh Not only that, like, you know, doesn't just really, apply for people, but how to control their own like excerpts. Correction, their ego. What's going on, Juan G's? What's going on, brother? Yeah, we I'm a little bit on some cool back ish right now, man. Like yesterday was pretty fun. Yesterday was pretty fun, but also therapeutic that I had to go ham on these purple paradise sippers. You know what I mean? But today we just we just on some other shit. You know what I mean? That's all. We're on some we on to newer things, better things. Besides talking about the same old thing that you know these males like to talk about all the time, which I don't really understand. I don't I don't get it at all, man. I just it's weird. But like I was saying, like it's not only our egos that we need to learn how to control, but we also have to control who we select to be in our inner circle as well. That could like um project, their egotism. You know what I mean? What's going on, sir? What's going on, man? So yeah, man, like it's starting to become an issue now that you got folks running rampant, with their egos on here, and don't think that that they can't get penalized on what they're doing. You know, it's like if you know better, you'll learn to keep your karma clean and try not to take this egotistic route. And another thing too, everybody likes to speak on they big confidence, but like once they have that alcohol in them, man, like is that really confidence or is that liquid courage? You got some of these individuals that actually that need liquid courage to say what they need to say. But anywho's, like the title says, Jiga Ni Tsuite, meaning control your ego. In fact, one of the best ways to make significant improvements in areas of personal character is to surround yourself with loving, compassionate friends or family members who are willing to examine your actions and hold you unflaggingly accountable for your personal growth. Now, see, that's also another big thing. That's also another big thing. People like to display their anger and blame, broadly brush and blame everybody except for themselves. You know, and it's sad. While it is a painful ordeal for most of these individuals, uh, for most of us, it's the only way to build our resolve needed to tackle the real deep rooted integrity issues in our everyday lives. You know what I mean? Especially on here. You know, your integrity is always going to be challenged by an individual on here or off of here. You know, and yeah, and also like you also got like you also have to be extremely careful in your selection of people on the company that you keep. You know, I could care less, you know, you are what you eat, you know, all that. You know what I mean? Because anybody can eat whatever the hell they want, you know. But be mindful. Be mindful that you know, this can lead you in getting sick too. But yeah. Also, you know, gotta be extremely careful with the company that you keep, who will um who will hold you accountable, you know. Um and you know, technically, you know what I mean, like learning this, they don't really have to be martial artists, you know. You know, one person can display you know, one a regular person can display compassion, discipline, Heishoshin, and loyalty. And you know what I mean? And people gotta, you know, not only that, people also gotta love and admire you to face you boldly and and with honesty. But you see, you know what I mean, you like I said, like you got a lot of individuals in this space that don't want to boldly and honestly don't want to give like blunt critique, you know, because they already seen the last person that gave them like that gave an individual some blunt criticism flipped out, you know. Some of them will probably do like an 8 hour live stream about these individuals, which I kind of find it weird. You know, I find that extremely weird that that it just goes to show that people enjoy living on here. And it also goes to show that people are just miserable in their real life, you know? So that's why they project that type of energy on here. People are just miserable. Am I right or am I wrong? You know? Like people are just fucking miserable, man. And I know I said I wasn't going to curse a lot, but you know, it's very hard when you're dealing with these individuals that don't even know in themselves that they're being degenerate and disingenuous. You know, because if you can't handle critique and you can't handle that, you know, people are holding you accountable for your actions. You know what I mean? Like you're not an adult. Yeah, you may be a grown and you may they may be grown, but there is no formal growth. And we gotta come to a realization that we need to stop taking folks seriously who don't take themselves seriously. That's facts on top of facts. You know, I learned that a long time ago. It's like I don't even engage with people that I don't even engage when people start acting like an ass. You know what I mean? Like I just tuned them out, you know, and just with a calm demeanor at the same time trolling them. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, you could definitely beat me up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I bet. I bet. I bet. I will be running to my mother after you pulverize me. Like, mom, he beat me. See, folks, see, I have my method of madness uh to 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 mind fuck individuals. you know? They're like, oh, okay, that's nice. Like, are you at peace now that you got that off your chest, or do you still have a personal issue that you need to get sorted out? I mean, therapy is not expensive, and also, you know, getting a psychiatrical evaluation. There's nothing wrong with that too. But you see, in the community, you know, people think that having mental health issues, um, because I've seen that plenty of times, man. I've seen that plenty of times or heard like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you, like you just want our attention. But then, like, people go to that up and beyond and want to, inflict, the most damage to themselves. And then, they turn around and say, oh, he needs help. He needs help. Like, it's sad. It's sad and it's very pathetic, you know? In the words of Malcolm X, these community leaders failed. Or did we had any community leaders to begin with? After all the real leaders were murked off, you know? And as much as the space goes, man, to be honest, to be all the way honest, uh this space is a fucking mockery. I'm sorry. You know, with all these egotistic maniacs getting slaughtered, sipping on they little eighth grade white slaw and all that, like like White Claw, whatever y'all. Uh, it's like I don't even know why people even come up on these panels instead of like just making content about what they preaching about. Like ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let it be so. You know? If majority of BWs want to be street active, let them go. Let them let them go to the streets. But you're only a fool by bringing them back in, and then they causing you nothing but grief. Yeah, man. Lot of You know, a lot of people confuse confidence with ego. A lot. You know, sometimes they don't even know that they're being arrogant them damn selves. And I don't know what made KS say having arrogant, there's nothing wrong with being arrogant. Huh? There's a lot of things wrong with being arrogant. You know what I mean? Like, come on, like half of these individuals can't even back their words up being arrogant. And then what happens when they get schooled? Exactly. It's like I don't know, like some of these individuals, man, just be talking hot air just to get some views and likes going. You know, that's not me. I'm not about that shit. You know, I make sure that I come from a place of love and compassion. Really, and not only that, like we'll crack some jokes here and there. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong, man. There's nothing wrong. Like we all. It's like this space shouldn't be always serious all the time. We should at least like have a few shits and giggles. You know what I mean? Like that's what makes us men. Like I don't know what I don't know why people have this perspective that men are supposed to be robots, you know, having this blank face. You know what I mean? Like, nah, man, I'm a human being. I feel pain just like everybody else does. So, what makes me any different? Because I'm a man? It's like, come on. It's like, stop it. Stop trying to put this narrative about all men are this way. Like, nah, we're not. I'm definitely not. Like, I definitely I definitely have nothing in common with some of these individuals, you know, that be on that be on that be on Cooter's panel. Or, you know, on Cooter's yeah. I say Cooter's panel because there's like a mixture of, you know, like-minded people like myself as well as the other side, you know, who, you know, coming out from the abyss, the viper pit, whatnot. So yeah, man, like I just the moral of it all is like I just be the best version of me without like letting my ego take the driver's seat. Cause you have a lot of individuals that, like I said, that really need to look at themselves in the mirror and look and to see what they have become. Like just like just a deep glare, deep within your own soul that you could see that something ain't right. Something ain't right at all. Not only that, you know, our integrity, like I said, our integrity gets challenged every day by people, you know, things that we see, you know, that in this day and age is acceptable. But little do they know, like it's gonna burn them out. It's gonna burn them out. Like look at these rappers, man. Look at these rappers. Like all that extra nonsense that they doing. Like, oh yeah, it's gonna come to a time where it's gonna burn them out. these OnlyFans women and men. Oh yeah, they're gonna catch the vapors. This is just the pr- the proceeding of folks about to folks about to be burned out. You know. So the other thing I say is like don't be like everybody else, man. Like like I said in my other episode, man, be the best you could possibly be. Be the best version. Screw everybody else. You know what I mean? You can look at yourself in the mirror and you can look at yourself in the mirror and see that all these individuals that said nothing but cow manure about you ain't true about you. You know, it ain't. If you don't believe in yourself that you're not this individual, then it's like, why are you gonna take their word for it? You know, I'm not saying that we are all perfect, but if they're trying to throw some shade, I look at it as an appreciation. Like, why, thank you. I didn't notice about myself. See, when you kill them with kindness, that really sets them off. It confuses them. Like, what? Why is he thanking me when I just insulted him? You know what I mean? I confuse people. I confuse people because, man, listen, like I'm not gonna sit here and bicker, bicker with somebody that has like no common sense at all. But they're quote unquote the elder. I don't care. Like, it's just as I treat people is the way they treat me. No matter if you are a millennial, no matter if you are a Gen X or a baby boomer, like I'm gonna treat you with I'm gonna treat you the same way you treat me. With respect or disrespect. You know? And I get really tired of these damn titles when these individuals don't deserve it. I despise that. I despise that they hide behind these titles, you know, just to do whatever the hell they want. I don't care if you are older Gen Xer. Like look how you talking. Look how you present yourself. And I'm supposed to take you seriously? Like come on. Come on. Now you just like it's like people just want to go there. You know what I mean? Like absolutely positively go there. Like what are you doing? like 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 my other uncle would say, "Are you well?" Like literally. Well, what are you doing? And boy, you know which group can be really egotistic? Vegans. Yeah, I know. I know. But it's the truth. It's the truth though, man. I really can't stand people who have this who have this need to like talk down to people because what I mean they're they're doing something different. It's like, well, no offense, but why are you trying to why are you trying to conform me to your beliefs? You know, I kind of find it weird that people have this like Jehovah Witness mentality, you know? And I'm not saying all of them all of them are bad, but there are some individuals that hide in there are some individuals who are wolves in sheep's clothing. I definitely will say that, you know, and with this whole attitude and this whole like arrogance of like, hi, my God is better than yours. It's like, huh? Like, it's like, what? Like, okay, but like, your God is better, but not you. Like, I think you're misrepresenting God improperly. You can't really tell ignorant individuals nothing, you know. Just gotta let them drown in their own ignorance. Sooner or later, even if sooner or later, if they still alive, who knows? Who knows? Either they're gonna change their ways or not, but that's solely up to them. Solely up to them. If they want to continue on being broken like most of these individuals who really need help instead of being on here. And I'm really being sincere about this. Like I'm not even trying to make fun of nobody. But yeah, these folks need help, you know? And peace be with them. But who wants to actually settle down with somebody that really haven't healed, you know? That's why you got most of these folks that are in these relationship with these type of people. No man should no man should go through that. Honestly, like nobody should go through that. You know what I mean? Like I think, you can't heal in a relationship if you ain't never healed yourself first. Can't just jump in a relationship or try to make try to make big money when you didn't even heal. And this is what going back to, and I know I'm going on a tangent being eclectic, but this also goes back to what Sheep said. You got all these rich niggas who could get any woman in the world, but instead he's focusing on another dude who ain't in the same tax bracket as him, and taking his girl. Like that should point that right then and there that they broken and they haven't really healed themselves. Right there. The more it's like the more people display their ego, the more you could just tell already what they're about. Beyond, like, if you could get through beyond the trolling, there's a lot of hurt. a lot of hurt, a lot of it, a lot of hurt. But enough of that. Let me turn my camera on, man. I did promise Renaissance if she's actually here that I do a little weaponry introduction. But before I do that, I gotta make myself some tea and I gotta put on something that's soothing, you know, so so my there won't be no stumbles in my flow of consciousness as I go along with each and every weapon. So with that said, I will be back, y'all. Oh, and let me get rid of this bottle. All right, I'm back. And hold on, let me put something a little bit soothing so we can do this right. You know what? I keep forgetting about my Spotify. Hold up, y'all. Uh all right.
Random advice with Pete David.
All right. Man, I should have I should have bought the premium for my other Spotify. And technically that is my fault. That's okay. Now don't judge me, y'all. I'm actually in my training gi. So oh shit. Hold on. Uh let's see. There's only a few weapons that I'll probably like talk about. So then let me just get them ready. All right. And I dropped my glasses. Fuck. All right. Yeah, don't mind me. I actually take actually yeah, like this is definitely proper for this type of live stream. So, without further ado, let's begin. Now, which blade to start with? I guess we'll use this one. Okay, this is called the Big Saber, or in Cantonese, Daido, or in Mandarin, uh, Da Dao. Now, hold up. Now, this weapon made its debut in the Sino-Japanese War. when the Japanese invaded China. You know, this weapon here, you know, was to counter the Baphomet men, you know, Japanese soldiers who carry like the long rifles, you know, especially in close combat quarters. You know, this was only used like for close combat, but also this was also used to execute condemned criminals in the earlier dynasties. You know, so it has that balance of you know, you could go two-handed or single-handed. You know, now this one here, the ninjaku. Well, technically, you know, Japanese experts say that the ninja actually used regular katanas instead of you know, what people believe that they used, you know, in these ninja movies. But that's really not the case. They actually use regular katanas, you know, in the Kamakura period as well as the Sengoku period. Now, this right here is just a tactical katana, but you can see that you know, it's the same model, the same model. I want to say design, but like the layout, but only in a tactical way instead of like this one right here. You know, where you can see the details. Hold on, show you step in a little closer with it. You know, see the dragon right here. Also on the handguard too. I don't know if y'all can see this. And of course, I also got this custom made. I don't know if y'all can see the nah, y'all can't. Oh shit. But this blade is called Onimaru, which is named after my name. Alright, so those are the three swords. Alright, so let's get into this big baby right here. This is called Podao. Hold on, let me adjust my camera real quick so y'all can see it. Alright, so this is the Podao. You know, this was actually used against, you know, horse cavalry in ancient times, which was also known as the horse cutter. You know, it was used to chop down battalion horses' legs. You know, same principles on how to use it, as well as learning the pole. You know, which is the grandfather of all long weapons. And then you have the spear, the Chinese spear, that's also the king of long weapons. Hold up. Let me find my other straight sword somewhere around here. I just saw it. Oh, yeah, I'll be forgetting about my stuff at times. So this right here is the straight sword. And in Mandarin, it's called Jen. And Cantonese is called Yen. Now, this is known as the gentleman's sword. You know, because of you know, it has a long spine and it is a double-edged sword compared to the Dao Dao that I just showed you. But you know, this right here, I believe is the king of weapons, if I'm not mistaken, or it could be the Chinese broadsword. There's another prototype of this. Hold on. Now, this one right here is a Han Dynasty. The Han Dynasty replica. You know, back when the Han Dynasty ruled China for almost, say, 200 years? 200 or 400? I gotta look that up. But, this was actually the first model, the first prototype of the straight sword in those times. Now, let's fast forward into the Shuanshou Jian. Now, this is actually this was also made its debut on the battlefield with I believe General Qi Gongjin. General Qi Gongjin. Correction. So, you know, of course, this is only just spring steel. But just imagine what it was like actually holding like something that was semi-flexible, you know, in the battlefield. And this is actually one of the weapons that I would say like 7-star Mantis players or Plum Blossom Tai Chi Mantis players use in their curriculum. So hold on, I'm just do a little like details on how they use like the two-handed straight sword. So yes, this also can be used with both hands and as well as single hand too, right? Boom, boom, boom. See, I don't really have enough room, but y'all get the idea. Now, let's go to one of my favorites, the nunchaku. Yeah, where Bruce Lee made this very famous in Enter the Dragon, The Way of the Dragon, and Game of Death. Now, you know, this was actually before it became part of like, you know,
it's summer. Time to trade hibernation for liberation. Couch time for tan lines. The sun's shining, good times are waiting.
Like I'm saying, like you know, this was used you know, before this was used as a weapon. This was actually a garden tool. I'm sure you know about the damn, hold on, let me see if I can find it outside. Hold up, y'all. it out here? All right, I can't find it, but this weapon was pretty much the arc, the agriculture tool. Damn, I forgot what it was. I forgot what tool it was. Believe it was the hedge trimmers, if I'm not mistaken. Because the way that, like, it had it here, here. Hold up. It's been a while since I actually practiced these. Uh, but yeah, this this weapon is also used in Okinawan karate. But this is more. It's not like the traditional like Okinawan nunchaku, but you know they have like different versions. They have like different versions for each like each I would say karate school, but these are just like I would say like the modern nunchaku compared to the traditional model of the nunchaku. So that's number one. Now let's see. Yeah, I know. I could go on for days about weapons. You have to excuse me. I'm sort of a I'm sort of a martial arts geek in a sense. Uh hmm, let's see. Oh yeah, speaking about the pole, now there's different what's the word I'm looking for? Not like there's different models of the pole. You got the whipping, you got the whipping stick, which is pretty much like this here. That could be used as a short stick, or you can be used as a sword as well. I believe Brick Jitsu actually has this in their curriculum. But they normally they'll use a cane, you know. But yeah, this is the godfather, or should I say the grandfather of all weapons, and also the basics of once you graduate from the staff, you start learning the other long weapons, like the wolf club, the tiger fork, the guan dao, which is like the big brother of the pu dao. Uh, let me see. Uh, hmm. Um, hmm. And then you have the monk spade, which hold on, I'll share like a picture so y'all can see. Hold up. Well, matter of fact, I'll just like show y'all on my screen, just screen share and show y'all like, the 18 weapons, in Chinese Kung Fu. And we'll also probably get into the 18 weapons of Japanese martial arts as well. So let us hold on. All right, so let us find an image. Hold on, give me a minute, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Like, there's so many to pick from, but I just want to make sure that it's when I enlarge it, y'all could actually see like all of the 18 weapons. Here we go. Yeah, this definitely will be perfect. All right, so hold on. Ah, damn it. Thought I could click into that picture. Hold up. So, hold on. Okay, so, hold up. Found something. Now, let's share it. And, hold up. Shout out to Sleep Station. Shout out to damn. Shout out to DS1, man. He's online. He's on live right now. Damn, that tea hits the spot, man. Every time. And for the inquired minds, I mainly use honey instead of sugar. So it does definitely has like that balanced taste, It's bitter. It's bitter. It's bitter when it's up top, but the sweetness of the honey is like right when you finish the tea. And that's how I like it. All right. So let us get into the introduction of the 18 weapons. All right. So hold on. Yep, we good. All right. So weapons training in Chinese martial arts offered many advantages that contribute to learning of Kung Fu self-defense, in particular, defending against a weapon at home or in the street. Most weapons of Chinese martial arts use a variety of Kung Fu weapons, but not all schools teach weapons these days. In fact, this is actually their site, Golden Lion Academy, is the last remaining school that regularly teaches a wide variety of weapons. So, you like to learn the ancient arts of Kung Fu weaponry, join them. You know what I mean? Or join any other school that actually does that does practice different varieties of the weapons, you know, short and long weapons, as well as hitting weapons too. They also forgot to mention that, you know. This tea is delicious. All right, here we go. Now, there are 18 main categories of weapons in Kung Fu, consisting of saber, spear, sword, halberd, axe, battle axe, hook, fork, whip, mace, hammer, talon, trident halberd, kugel, well, and prop, trying to be proper, but in other words, the pole. Um, the long-handled spear, the short kugel, stick and meteor hammer. Different variations within each category that makes up like hundreds of weapons used in Chinese martial arts. However, not all these weapons are used nowadays as a learning tool, which they should if you know you want to learn how to combat dealing with you know, a knife attack, you know, it's mainly important. Mainly important. Okay, so you know what? Let's go into my let's go into YouTube real quick so we could display these weapons in action. Uh first up is the monk's spade. Now, I really wish that YouTube wasn't really that anal about copyrights when only we're just using this as a fair use. As I explain the weapons as we go along. So hold on. Now this weapon, the monk's spade, or in Chinese, Fang Bian Chan, uh was actually used to bury the dead as well as, serve food, to people. This this was this was actually one of the Shaolin monks' weapon of choice when they were traveling outside of the temple, you know. And hold on, let me try to find a better, yeah, let me find like, and also other styles of kung fu actually teach like their branches uh, um monk spade form. So this is actually a good one here because this is actually a Shaolin monk, and this is fair use only. Fair use. I don't need nobody trying to say that I'm stealing somebody else's shit. Okay, but then let me put this on full screen. Now, as you can see, the demonstrator, there's a lot of circular movements in the monk spade. there's a lot of circular movements in the monk's spade. Uh, then let's go into. Let's see. Oh yeah. Uh, this is actually a rare. This is actually a rare. I mean, a very very rare Chinese weapon. I don't think I actually seen any branch actually practice this weapon. Hold on. So this one is called the Wolf's Teeth Club or Lang Ya Bang. Now we'll show you Wuzu Kwang, which is another southern style South Shaolin, or should I say Fuzhou Shaolin Si. They also practice Wuzu Kwang, which is called the Five Ancestors Fist, which the five is crane, monkey, Lohan, believe Damo, Damo or Bodhidharma, which he I forgot what that one was. Oh, breath control, and then you had Taizu Chun. So all of them mixed in one. And that is the Wolf's Tooth Club. Now, let us get into some other funky long weapons. I hope y'all enjoying this show so far. Let's see. Yeah, let's do the spear. Let's do snake spear. Why not? Like I said, depending on the school, um, and what weapon is a part of their curriculum, because mostly not every school, like that introduction on that other site, said that not all schools actually practice the whole like 18 weapon set. Some of them. Like for instance, Pakme. We practice, I believe, the Kwam Dao. No, first the pole. I believe after that, then we have Guam Dao. We have the Pu Dao, single saber, double saber, uh, straight sword. Um, also, Shuang or known as the Tonfa sticks. And think that's about it. Oh yeah, and the spear, not the snake spear, but the actual spear. So pretty much, I mean, I know my seafood will probably correct me when I ask him how many weapon sets do we have in our lineage. Um, but yeah, so far that's wow. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's 8. That's 8 weapons that we that's 8 weapons in our in my school's curriculum. Not my not my own school, but you know what I mean. But yeah, this is you know, very very informational. But also this also goes back to the earlier conversation about learning how to control your ego. Oh, you know what? Yeah, why not? I might as well give y'all a little demonstration, right? uh, uh, well, at least folks know that I am not a notion to be fucked with. So, oh man, it's been such a long time since I actually practiced Iaido. Yeah, like it's been like a couple. Yeah, I would say like 3 months or so. So here we go. Y'all ready? All right. That's trick number one. Sorry, that my way of doing the Iaido is a little bit plain and simple, but like paying attention to like the smaller details, like your posture, your hand posture when you draw the sword out and cut down with it. Not only that, you also get that decent splitting air sound too, like you just heard. So I'll do it again. Something light. That's all I've been practicing is just that the same technique. Same technique over and over, you know? And it's like what Bruce Lee said, man. Don't fear the man who knows 1,000 kicks. Fear the man who knows that one kick and practice it 1,000 times. That's some real game right there. But yeah, I got the gist of that. And this is pretty much my passion. Pretty much. Besides wilding out on individuals, man, when they on some when they on some goofy when they on some goof troop time, some goof troop time. I don't even know what the hell is going on with my wrist, with my left wrist, man. Like, uh, well, hopefully nothing bad. I don't need I don't need to have a little I don't need to have a little scare. I don't need nobody scaring me about, oh, you might have hand callus. I don't know, cause shit. Doesn't really feel like it, but it's like meh, meh, meh. But yeah, this you know, this now see this actually got some great details as well as the tactical katana. Uh, let's see. Well, this one is a little bit straight compared to this baby right here. But hold on. Now as you can see, you know, different kenjutsu schools have different ways of holding or gripping the blade, right? So you know, as you can see here, or you know, uh, this is I think some of the some of the some ninjutsu schools actually hold it this way, where the finger is a little bit out, but not too out. But like also to have that control. See, like that control of the blade. While this is like firmly gripped, while this one is like semi loose. Let me try the other blade. Hold up. But yeah, this actually, like I said, like when you cut with the sword, like it's like wringing out like a washcloth or a towel, right? So you see here, right? Heard that right? So this is, you know what I mean? Like simple mathematics, you know? Oh wait, my damn mirror is reflecting the light. I hate when that happens. Okay, so as you can see how my hand, right? Trust me, I've done some cutting on water bottles with this baby. It ain't perfect, but get in there. Get in there. But yeah. Yeah, you know, this is pretty much what I enjoy. And it really helped me a lot about martial arts itself helped me a lot about how to have self-control and learning how to control my ego, you know? Definitely came in handy. Definitely. Certainly most positively came absolutely handy. And oh, I think I need to get another refill. Pardon me. All right, I'm back. Anybody there? Anybody here? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Only two people here. All right, all right, all right, all right. Oh, well, make that one. Okay. What else y'all want to know? What else y'all want to know? I know some of y'all are hiding. I know who you are. I may not know you. But I definitely know you hiding. You know what also helps? Meditation. Meditation is also healthy too. You know, I definitely recommend that. Really, yeah, it could definitely like have you in a calmer mindset. You know, the mind. Your mind is calm as a pond, but unmovable like a mountain. Definitely unmovable like a mountain. Wow. Can't believe it's almost shit. I mean, I guess it's only right that you know, since it's an open panel, and what I mean, y'all can ask me anything, man. I'm not no I'm not no stuck up individual. Y'all already seen that. So, who wants to pull up? Ah, damn. I definitely need something like to. I don't know what it is, but man, I think I slept on my hand. I don't know on what though is the question. I do not know what. Ugh. Oh, damn it, I forgot about my Zen music. Because of these damn advertisement, I forgot to like to get premium on my Spotify. I mean, although I have premium on Spotify that I signed up for. Oops. Here we go. Oh yeah, and by the way, this this compilation is actually an EP. But 5 songs, 34 minutes, 18 seconds. Hey, I can deal with that. As long as it gets me where I'm going. I really have no complaints on that. Ooh. Oh, you know what? Dang. Sorry, I'm just having a. Oh, and I also, this is not also like, the ghost cave, but I also do, I also do promote, self-refinement. So definitely gonna see a lot, definitely gonna see a lot of videos in the future. But, you know, if you're having, if you're having a hectic day, or you feel like people are getting on your nerves, hold on, let me play this from the beginning. You know what? So this is what I want y'all to do, right? When you feel like work is being stressful or people are getting on your nerves and you're on your break, I don't know if it's 15, 30, or maybe like an hour and a half break. I want you to close your eyes. You know, you can either play music or not. And if you're sitting down, you know what I mean, find yourself like find yourself a find yourself a spot that's less noisy, and much quiet and calm. And I'm gonna need you to relax. You know, have your hands folded or on your knees, and I'm gonna need you to close your eyes. As you close your eyes, I want you to listen to everything that I'm instructing you. Now, you got your eyes closed? Cool. Now we can begin. Now we can begin. Now we can begin Only the Ghost's Zen session. Now, now that your eyes are closed, I'm gonna need you to breathe from your nose and exhale from the mouth. Again. Now, I want you to empty your mind from all that clutter that is inside your mind. Now, I want you to imagine yourself somewhere you always wanted to be, right? It don't have it don't matter. Either it's an island or it's another country or another, or another state like Hawaii. And I want you to, as you as we go along with our meditation voyage, I want you to think of, while you on this island or somewhere that is beautiful, peaceful, and very serene, I want you to think about this in mind. Think of nothing. That is the key. That is the key. Learn to empty your mind and let all your thoughts travel down to your dantian, your navel, that is. Right? And I want you to clear out all of the the negativity that's in your mind. maybe this will be better for y'all. You know what? Hold on. Maybe this will help y'all. Hold up. So, I want you not to think of anything when your eyes are closed and you're just clearing your mind. Now, it doesn't matter how long you want to meditate, whatever you feel you need. You know, it could either be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or even an hour. You know, always remember, the body is erect, shoulders relaxed. Now, for my 5%ers, brothers, you feel like you need to meditate to the east, please feel free. And just remember, let all thoughts travel down to your dantian. Make sure your tongue is like on the top of your palate of the mouth. Again, all thoughts travel down to your dantian. How we feeling? Feeling a little good about ourselves? That's good. Just keep on breathing. And remember, deep meditative breaths. Sometimes, I should say, most of the times, this also helps you a lot. And I want you to all keep this in mind as we are meditating. When you feel like you're being distracted, look at these distractions as comets or satellite, and you as the sun. That just passing by through the orbit. Now, how do we feel? Because I feel great. So always remember, it don't have to be long. It don't have to be short. just, meditate how long you want to meditate. It gives you a sense of clarity, as your thoughts are, as your thoughts in your mind becomes empty like a cup. So now you don't also have to, do what I did. You can also sit down in the seat, relaxed. You know what I mean? 10 toes planted on the floor. You just, relax. But also be alert. And always remember, do not force the breathing. Let it be natural. All right? But this should help. This should help, especially when you're dealing with distractions, you know, or you feel anxious, feel nervous. Always keep that in mind. You know, meditate. Now, you don't have to be seated. You can also meditate while you're on the go. Definitely. And always remember, man, like the more you do these little meditation sessions, the more you will feel relieved, you know? And I also, that too, but I also would say, therapy as well, you know? Do something that could like relieve, do something that, I mean, something that's motivating you, you know? Uh, I mean, yeah. So, any questions from anybody that are looking in the clouds? And that's all. Just breathe in, breathe out. Or you could do this. This also helps. Helps you how to like, learn how to breathe. All right, so now Hungar men do this too. or you could do it single hand. You know, hold up. So like, all right. So I hope y'all enjoyed this martial journey. I definitely did. This was actually fun. like always. Like always. And always remember, man, you know what I mean? You don't have to do what I do. But you know what I mean? Do something, do something that's fun for you, you know? This is just like how can I put this? This is just a an illustration, you know, on what I enjoy to do. You know, I'm sure we all have something that's enjoyable that we could do. Not only that, you know what I mean, that's also teaches us discipline, you know? Like it's not just only martial arts, cooking, you know? Cooking could be a form of discipline. Uh Painting as well. Anything that you put your mind to, set it on that. I don't care if it's you at the gym by yourself and you just practicing your 3-point shot every time, you know? But thank you, y'all. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Um, I'm still gonna continue on practicing today. So but thank you. Thanks everybody for pulling up and tune in next time on Channel Hakushu Radio. And this is your host, Oni the Ghost, signing off. Peace.